Hey everyone, I'm Jack. In October of 2017, I rooted these Kalanchoe donkey ears off the mother plant, and now almost 2 years later it's time to put them in these bigger containers. So let's get started. Alright, so here's what we have laid out. We have some soil mix that I use. It has a bunch of perlite in it. It's sort of a forest-based, wood-based potting soil. And I have the 3 Kalanchoe donkey ears. I have my gravel. I have my bigger containers that they're going to go in. And I've already put the gravel in the bottom like I normally do, just because I've discovered that when I put the gravel in these pots while I'm recording, it makes this horrible sound, and I never really realized it until one day I was kind of reviewing one of my videos. So I've gone ahead and put the gravel in there now, and most importantly is I have this cup of coffee. So before we get started, let's take a sip of this coffee. That is so good. One more. Oh man, that is so good. We're going to start with the one here in the middle, the smallest one. I do have a couple more that are 2 really small ones planted in one pot like this, but unfortunately I don't have any more larger pots to put it in, so I can't do that. So for now I'm going to put in some of the soil in this bigger pot. And I want to get it as close to the top edge as I can, because what's going to happen is once I water it, it's going to kind of settle. And so I want to keep that soil level up high to give this little baby as much room to grow as possible. So that's probably good for now. So let me make a little well in the center. And I'm not quite sure what the root systems look like on these. So we're about to find out. So I'm going to flip it over, and it's going to be okay to just kind of turn it over into the soil. We can always mix that gravel in to the next one. It won't cause any problems. So like I said, they've been in these little pots for going on 2 years, and this soil, I think, is pretty depleted as far as its ability to hold any kind of moisture. So it looks really dried out. The roots are, they're okay. It's definitely time to get them into better soil in a bigger pot. So if you can see that, they're just, it's just not a whole lot of roots in there. So let's get it into this pot, and I'm gonna have to kind of finagle those roots down in there, and I'm just gonna lightly press down and kind of sink it into the soil. I'm going to put a little bit more on top, and then just kind of spread that around and give it another little push just to kind of get any air that might be out of that soil out of there. I feel like I need to put just a little bit more in without trying to bury the plant. Oop. So there, I think that's good. Much better. So now this is going to be loud. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of gravel on top of the soil. And the reason I do that is I have found that the way I keep these plants under my grow lights, that the heat builds up quite a bit And I feel like this gravel is sort of a barrier between that heat and the soil to keep it from drying out too much. Plus I really like the way it looks, especially when it's wet like it is right now. I went ahead and rinsed it off and had it all ready to go. So there's one right there. And let's go ahead and do the second one. And my battery is just about to die, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get all of this in there or not. I was ill prepared to make this video. So if it does cut out, you're probably not going to see the last one. So let me try and speed this up as fast as I can, and we'll at least get 2 for sure on the video. And if you haven't already before, consider subscribing to see more videos like this. If you like this video, do me a favor and click that like button. Here's the next one. That would really help me out a lot. And just in case this shuts off, thanks for watching. Here's the root system on this one. Not very good looking, that's for sure. I'm going to get it in here. And I'll definitely do an update on these and let you know how they're doing with this transplant. Had to get a little bit more soil. Let's put that around here. And give it a little gentle push to get that air out. Put some gravel on real fast. Throw some on the table like I normally do. Seems like every video I get more gravel and dirt on the table that I use than in the actual pot. So there we go. There's 2 Kalanchoe donkey ear plants transplanted into a bigger pot. I'm probably going to do this one while not recording because my battery is just about to die. But we'll put it here so that you can see. Have another little sip of coffee. Thanks for watching.